All right. So, let me tell y'all what this funeral home is doing. Goldengate Funeral Home in Dallas, Texas, that was on the TLC show, The Best Funeral Ever, is just stacking bodies everywhere. They're cremating bodies as they decompose without family members' approval. They are not returning the right ashes to the right family members. They are stacking bodies in U-Hauls, so they are mishandling bodies. The things that these people are doing is just horrifying. We have to discuss this. We have to talk about it, guys. So let's listen to some news clips that News Nation has got going on, and we'll talk about it from there.
The top out-of-the-box funerals, many of which were shown on its TLC show several years back. It spanned 2 seasons. This is a huge operation both here in Texas and Louisiana, but now 17 families are coming forward to sue. And we sat down with one mother who says her experience was traumatic. But Goldengate is now the target of 17 lawsuits from 17 different families, the majority of whom filed in January. We sat down with one mother and plaintiff, Jody Jackson.
I learned to forgive. I'm just hurt. I'm angry.
In 2019, Jackson lost her 23-year-old son, Peanut, to a motorcycle accident. She describes him as a free spirit and a star athlete for the Ducks, Dallas professional flag football team. She chose Goldengate for a funeral service and cremation after attending many there over the years.
In my contract, I picked out a red urn, probably about that big.
But things quickly didn't feel right. She says Goldengate wouldn't return calls or emails, and it took almost 2 months to receive her son's ashes.
They go back there and they bring the urn out and hand it to me. Then in a minute, the guy that does the cremations, he said, "Hold on, here's your other one." And I said, "Why do I have another urn?" Both of them are tremendously heavy. I mean, heavy.
Her lawsuit alleges that the urns contain ashes from at least 3 adults and that neither urn has identification, a violation of the Texas Health and Safety Code. She says she still doesn't know if either contains her child's remains.
You destroy that emotional healing and you traumatize people whenever you don't do things correctly.
Ryan Sellers is the attorney representing all 17 families. In a separate lawsuit, another client alleges she showed up for her mother's viewing to find her still dressed in a hospital gown without any makeup or cosmetics and partially decomposed.
So he goes all out for some people.
Decomposed.
But it seems like the average person that just wants to come and have a humble celebration of their mother or their son's life is just kind of left there.
In a statement, the attorney representing Goldengate telling News Nation in part this: for the owners and employees of Goldengate, nothing matters more than providing compassionate and caring guidance for the bereaved. We strive to diligently address any concerns regarding our services, and we work diligently to comply with the standards and regulations that apply to the funeral home profession. Sellers tells News Nation he believes Goldengate is unable to handle overwhelming demand in business, continuing to chase profits at the expense of grieving families like Jody Jackson's.
My biggest thing is, what did you do to my son before you cremated him? You know, did you just put him in a room? Did you just throw him on the floor? Did you put him in a U-Haul?
And attorney Ryan Sellers tells us he does expect to announce even more lawsuits on the horizon. Each of these plaintiffs asking for more than $1 million in damages. And in-court paperwork filed under the Jody Jackson case, Goldengate coming forward denying all claims, also saying it is immune from liability under Texas law. Reporting in Dallas, Marky Martin.
This is definitely a story that we will stay on top of. We will follow this story and see where it goes. And hopefully they will just shut this funeral home down And he cannot ever do this to another family again, ever. I mean, just, I don't know what to say. I have never in my life seen anything like this. This is just, I don't even know the word for it. This guy is like discombobulated.